Executive Director of the Erie Philharmonic, Steve Weiser, joining us to talk about the next big performance coming up with the Erie Phil, and that is A Night at the Opera.
Exactly. So we always want to start our season with kind of as big as you can get, and we have about 200 musicians on stage for this concert.
Wow.
So we'll have the full Erie Phil and an absolutely enormous orchestra, and then the whole Erie Phil chorus. So when you put that together, you really do get 200 musicians on stage, and it's not just opera music with singing, it's also some of the orchestra highlights from opera music, and it's some of the biggest stuff ever written. So if you go big or go home when you start the season, why not?
I cannot believe we're starting another season, by the way.
Yeah.
No, it flies by like that, and then we were really busy over the summer, but you kind of blink and it was May, and you blink and now we're right back here in September.
What season is this for the Phil?
Well, this is the 111th season.
Isn't that amazing?
Which is pretty awesome to be around that long, but to be as relevant as we are to this day. We have A Night at the Opera. We have a leading baritone on the planet, Eric Owens, coming from the Met Opera to sing on stage with the Erie Phil. So to have a guy like that want to come here and sing because he knows how well the audiences are coming, he knows people are going to be at the concert, but then to know a couple weeks from now we're doing Harry Potter and other things, it's just great to see Erie coming out and supporting us and coming to our concerts.
Well, I think it's because the Erie Phil has been able to adapt, and it has such wonderful programming that it really appeals to a whole lot of people.
Definitely. Even with the span of a month at concerts we have coming up, but to start with some of the imagery you're seeing on the screen now, if you think of like where Bugs Bunny got Killed a Wabbit from, it is from the music that we're going to be playing next weekend.
And could this show have been possible without the renovations of the stage at the Warner?
Probably not, because we're going to have, again, the huge chorus on stage, the huge orchestra, and the singer in front of it. Somebody would have been sitting in the seats. With how many people are going to be there. Everybody would definitely not have all fit. So that's the neatest thing and the sound you'll get from that new shell, pushing all that sound out, it's very different than what it would have been like a few years ago.
What if someone is thinking, you know, opera's just not my thing?
That's the best thing, is that this concert is not just singing, and nothing against the singing portion of the opera, but even as a classical musician myself, I enjoy the orchestral side of it more, and half of the program is just orchestra highlights from these big opera moments. So there won't even really be singing in some of it. You'll just have an orchestra probably with 80 musicians playing some of the loudest, most exciting music. It's if you think of soundtracks from John Williams and some of the Marvel movies, this is where all of that came from.
And I think the Phil does a great job with blending that, you know, the classical music with modern day film and musicals, and bringing it all together so that anyone can enjoy and relate to what they're hearing and seeing.
That's really what we want to do. We want everyone to know that this is Erie's orchestra. Whether you come and see the opera night this weekend, Stuart Copeland from The Police, Harry Potter, our Christmas concert, Q from Star Trek, that hits every possible range of anything anybody would like. That's going to be all on stage in just one season what we're doing here.
Wow, and I know you're excited about that.
Stuart Copeland show, we're going to have you back, or perhaps Daniel Meyer come back to talk about that.
But that's the drummer from The Police, like legendary rock star drummer, is going to be on our stage performing in about a month from now.
Performing music of The Police, orchestrated, right?
It's incredible. There's a new album he released, and he's touring around with that, and then he just plays drums on the front of the stage. So again, to go from Eric Owens, who we see on the stage, again, leading vocalist on the planet, to Stuart Copeland, another like legendary figure, both on stage with the Erie Phil.
Great job. Tickets still available for A Night at the Opera?
They are. They're going fast, but they're still available.
All right, and you can go to eriephil.org to get more information on that show and upcoming shows in this season. Steve, it's always a pleasure.
Good. Always a good be back.
Congrats on the start of another season.
Thanks,
unbelievable.
Exciting.
111. I think that's some good luck in there.
We're hoping, exactly.
Thanks for being here.